It seemed as if it was a situation where, maybe that wasn't the best decision. Then we got traded. Maybe that wasn't the best decision. But now it sure looks good. LeBron James is ready to address the media after his 20th career playoff triple-double.
Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. I mean, LeBron, just to start with the obvious, this is the first time you've been in this situation, down 0-1 in the first round. How do you react to that? Do you feel any differently than you would after any other playoff loss?
Is it? So I've never lost a game one in the first round before in my career. No, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, they came in and they dictated the tempo. They were more aggressive. They just played inspired basketball, and they just took advantage of everything that we wanted to try to do. They were more physical than us at the point of attack. They were more precise with what they wanted to do. And, you know, we couldn't score the ball, you know, and obviously in this league you got to be able to score the ball. And I think defensively we were pretty good. I mean, we gave up 98 points. I mean, you know, 80, you know, is definitely not going to cut it. And, you know, we're going to make some adjustments and be a lot better.
LeBron, Ron Potesta, the Sports Animal 1390. You didn't take your first shot until there was 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Was that by choice to get some other players involved, or was that courtesy of Indiana's defense?
No, it's just how the game was being played. I mean, guys had great looks, and they just didn't go down. I mean, Kev had back-to-back threes that didn't go down. You know, G. Hill got into the lane and missed the floater. You know, Hood had a wide-open transition three that didn't go down. You know, and for the most part, I was, you know, trying to get guys and, you know, in the right place. It was two on the ball at times. I was assisting, you know, but guys just couldn't make shots to start the game. So it was just how the game was flowing.
Jason Lowe, The Athletic. Ty said he had to play you more at point than he wanted to because of George. I'm just, in this series, is it better for you to be on the ball initiating, or is it better for you to be in the post?
I mean, that's something we're going to take a look at. I mean, you know, with G. Hill having the setback that he had in the game after that, you know, that screen, I had to take some of the responsibility, you know, handle the ball, get us into our sets, and also still trying to be aggressive, getting guys involved. You know, so we'll see going in the game, too, where we feel the best, you know, best counter their defense, counter their attack. You know, I would definitely love to sit in the post a little bit more, you know, but I did a good job of that tonight, and, you know, the Pacers did a good job of just trying to alleviate everybody else as well.
Spencer Davies, Basketball Insiders. In the past, you've referred to game ones as a feel-out game. Do you still feel the same way about this one, and do you think that you can pull something out of this that you can use beneficial going forward?
Well, we're going to find out. I mean, we had some guys in their first time out there, you know, in the playoff setting, and, you know, they definitely, like I told you guys, you always asked me, was anything you could tell the first? I said, listen, experience is the best teacher, and they got it today. So, you know, I think everybody's going to be a lot more calm and more precise of what we want to do, you know, going into the game, too. So it's definitely a fill-out game for sure. You know, we see what they want to do. They're going to push the ball at any and every opportunity they got. You know, we have to be ready for that attack.
Jeff Udell, News Herald. So, LeBron, do you think you guys need to make a lot of adjustments, or is it just shooting the ball better for the second game?
No, we don't have to make a lot of adjustments. I think, you know, especially defensively, we were in a, you know, really good, you know, position. I think, I mean, listen, you look at Oladipo's, you know, threes. I mean, 4 of them was straight up pushes as hard as he can and then pull it, jack it in your face. And he's been making that all year. I mean, that's not a scheme. That's just a great player making a great shot. I mean, I think defensively we were in tune with the game plan, but we got to make shots. I mean, we 8 for 34 from the three-point line. We 12 for 20 from the free throw line. We got to make shots.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. LeBron, you mentioned some of the guys going through the playoffs for the first time. When they're out there and they're playing the way that they are, where does it show up most that this is their first playoffs?
I think the intensity, how much different a regular season game is compared to a postseason game, and it happens that fast. You know, you always hear people say, you know, in the regular season, sometimes this is a playoff atmosphere type of playoff. You can't simulate that. You can't simulate that speed. You can't simulate, you know, what's going on out there. So, you know, today was definitely a good test for some of our younger guys, and you know, like I said, I think they'll be, you know, a lot better, especially in game 2, and not just, I mean, even the older guys as well. I mean, you know, some of the guys even with the experience, including myself. I mean, I have to be a lot better as well. So everybody has to, you know, dig deep and you know, not lose 2 of them at our home floor.
David, granted, ESPN, LeBron, when you guys fall down 19 in the first quarter in what seemed like a blink of the eye, it's hard to come back from that, obviously. But once that initial wave happened, did you see any of the younger guys or the less experienced guys make plays that made you believe that they were settling in or they're figuring out what this whole playoff is all about?
No, I think all of us settled in. I mean, that was kind of more of a wave when you're going out 17. You don't want to do that. It's too hard to come back from, and then when you're able to make a run, any shot here, you know, we cut it to 10 in the second quarter. Corey Joseph hits a huge 3 across from their bench. We have a turnover. You know, they come back down, score. You know, we don't score at the end of the half, and then we mess up on a coverage, and Miles Turner hits the 3 to put them up 17. So, you know, we just have to be a little bit more, you know, mind ready than anything. And then once your mind is into it, then, you know, put your body as well and be more physical and, you know, understand what's going on the floor.
A quick follow. What was it like going against Lance Stevenson in the playoffs again?
Listen, it's fun. He's a competitor. You don't back down from nobody, and I definitely don't as well. So, you know, it's going to be a good series.
Steve Ashburn at NBA.com. Just to follow up regarding Lance, I mean, he is a lightning rod type of player. He helps his team. Sometimes he doesn't help his team. When you're going against him, I mean, what are you doing or thinking in terms of trying to make sure he ends up in the minus column? Can you use his emotions against him?
Well, I mean, you said it. I mean, you said it right. I mean, you know, Lance. I mean, he was a spark tonight for him. You know, especially in that second quarter. You know, hit a 3 in my face. Got a dunk down the middle and one on JG. You know, made a couple big shots, a couple big plays, and you just try to, you know, make it tough on them, just like everybody else. I mean, at the end of the day, try to make it tough on them, and I think we did that for the majority of the part after that second quarter.
It's a long time to Wednesday. I think you know what it's going to sound like for the next couple of days. Are the Cavs in trouble? Is the Cavs over? I know you don't care.
And I won't hear it either. So.
But for the guys who've never done this before and been here before, do you worry about their confidence level? What the next? It's a long time to sit coming off a loss when you don't play well.
I mean, the best thing to do is just, I mean, I don't know. Don't be on social media right now. I'm not. I don't know, Jason. You know me. I'm not on social media. When I watch the games, I put some music on. I don't even listen to the commentator. You know, throughout the playoffs. For me, it's an opportunity. I mean, game 1 playing 44 minutes, I get the rest. I'll take the 2 days. I need the 2 days now. I didn't expect to play 44, but you know, I get an opportunity to take the 2 days, me personally, and I hope the guys do the same thing to try to get their mind and their bodies refocused on what we need to do to win a ball game. But you know, I've always stayed even keel with the postseason. It's just, I mean, I'm down 0-1 in the first round. I was down 3-1 in the finals. So I'm the last guy to ask about how you're going to feel the next couple of days. All right.
So that was LeBron James following his triple-double and the loss for the first time in his career in the opening game of the playoffs. We'll look ahead to Game 2 next.